But to Sanjay Jha before I get in Anand Ranganathan.
Yeah. Navika, a short rejoinder. Since Gaurav quoted the Supreme Court, may I remind him that when the BJP tried to engineer a fraud right under the nose of blazing cameras in the Chandigarh mayoral election, the matter had to go to the Supreme Court, Gaurav. And guess what the Supreme Court said? This is a mockery of democracy. This is a murder of democracy. May I also remind you, Gaurav, that a very well-known media house, the owner went on record the other day and talked about the fear of the media not being able to speak itself and the declining status of India in the Press Freedom Index. Can you ignore that? Can you really ignore that? Can anybody ignore the reality that at this point of time, a lot of people live under fear and nobody wants to even make a call on the regular line? People are making calls on WhatsApp, on iMessages, because they are fearful of who's watching them. Can you really ignore the fact that today
depends on what you are putting on iMessages and WhatsApp? I'm freely doing it. Sanjay Jha, मुझे किसी का डर नहीं लगता. मैं कोई गलत काम नहीं करती इसलिए डर नहीं लगता. But why are you scared? I'm really worried about you now. What kind of activities you are getting into? But Gaurav Bhatia, please respond. Gaurav Bhatia, please respond.
What about Surat and Indore? If you can just comment on Surat and Indore elections.
To my friend Sanjay Bhai, I have a question for you tonight. You spoke about the Chandigarh mayor elections. The Bharatiya Janata Party was not directly involved in that, but yet I bow down to the verdict given by the Supreme Court, because your faith in the Supreme Court cannot be conditional. Now I ask you, 3 verdicts. Rafale, it is in the interest of the country to have Rafale. There is no corruption. Supreme Court. Clean chit to Narendra Modi ji, clean chit to Amit Shah ji. Today I am sure you will have the courage to just say the same thing what I said, that I accept the verdict of the Supreme Court and I respect those. Do you have the courage?